Okay, let's see. Okay. So, any title plans on at the moment? Molten is playing Dob now. Can white double on e6 or okay, it's, if black plays h5, I think knight takes f6 wins the queen. h5 weakness in the last move. Knight takes f6 check. So it's a tricky position actually. If I don't know what black does, it's quite passive here. I think there's queen c7, that makes way for queen c7. He's taking that knight, he was protecting c7. He was white another option. Or rook c1. Queen c7 looks dangerous. Queen d8 after. Well no, knight c6, knight e5. Then he's on f7. Okay, JDC. Let's pick d4 again. A 1980. Strange pairings today. Let's play this anti-Benkö Gambit. Counter Gambit. Am I going to be embarrassed by someone under 2000 crushing me? I hope not. I think this is a reasonably good position so far. Try and get a lock and key on b5, maybe knight a3 to b5. And gets b4, does it matter? I've got the extra pawn. No, I haven't got the extra pawn, I returned it. Okay, doesn't matter. If I can stuff that b file, just avoid the counterplay. Get my king off here to avoid cheapos there, but mind you, e4. Take the bishop at the moment if he takes. To undermine e4, but getting this out of the way. Something like bishop g5, maybe rook a3, swing the rook across, bishop g5. There's also a plan of f4 and e5, so it's a sort of baloney, that structure again, to break with e5. I think bishop g5 here now. Put pressure on e7 immediately, encourage a weakness, which could be good for that diagonal later. Knight d6 is almost on, so I let him play a move as though I'm not going to do that. Or bishop h6. I've got knight d6. If he plays knight c7. I've also got f4 and e5 coming up potentially. So far, so good. Okay. Can I afford to take with the knight here? I'll take with the bishop. Take with the bishop or the knight. I think I'm going to take with the knight. Okay. Got pressure on b2. He still hasn't got bad position, so got to be very careful. What about f4? Just going for e5. If he takes, I recharge that with the bishop. So he's still controlling that b5 a little bit from counterplay. Try and play for e5. That's a loose thing. Rook A1, disappointing E5. Actually, D5 is going to be loose after. Maybe too loose. And he's pegging me on the clock. He's keeping hold of me on the clock. Well, this diagonal could be vulnerable, so I think I'll take that for bishop c4, I think. This might be f5 for the break. Just trying to fracture black's pawn structure, get more pressure on e6. f5 with d5, I think I can just take. So I think f5 coming up now. Has he got d5 here? Right. And bishop b5 to be annoying. Gains the tempo for maybe f takes e6 or f6. If rook e7 f6, doesn't that just almost win a piece? As rook f7, I can't take to f1. No, I can. f1's protected by the bishop. He's losing a lot of time here. There's an issue set in the position. I think he realises that this e6 pawn is a big problem. So it takes and takes on f1. Looks bad. But maybe, I don't know, is f6 any stronger? Bishop h6, there's no f7 there. There's bishop h6 though for queen g5 check. That looks pretty grim. So maybe f6 is even stronger. I'll play it here. This is going to lose the exchange. I'll take on e6 maybe better, because then d5 drops. He takes on f1, I'll take with the bishop maybe. He's got knight d4 after. So f6 or fe. I'll try fe. Knight d4 is a pin anyway. Bishop's still pinning against that, except it's not here. So he'll have knight d4. Is that the end of the world? Knight d4. So he plays knight d4. Well, there's e7 if I want to hold on to that pawn with the bishop. So he's got a nice knight. Bishop b5 though, immediately challenging the blockade. Bishop b5, he's going to give out his beautiful knight. There'll be queen d5 as well. Giving up the exchange. Okay. Queen f4 here to get more pressure on that pin. Queen f4. Alright, so rook d7, try and get that d5 pawn next. Before his pawns become a total menace down the centre. Oh, he's gonna try for that anyway. Let's play d4. Can I get my king going with g3? Well, it's bishop c4 with d4, winning the knight. Bishop c4 check. I'll have to take that. Check now. Okay. 2310. Okay, back in the 2300 club, but this guy did well for the auto pairing. Must have beaten a few good players to get this on the auto pairing. This game. Let's stop there for some reason. Have I lost connection? Probably. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.